In the heart of East Africa, a quiet revolution is underway. A nation once defined by agriculture is rapidly transforming into a global manufacturing hub. Welcome to Ethiopia. With ambition, strategic planning, and foreign investment, Ethiopia is positioning itself as a low-cost alternative to Asia for global brands. Factories hum with activity, workers don uniforms, and shipments of textiles and garments are sent across oceans every week. It is a bold vision, one that could reshape global supply chains and redefine Ethiopia's place in the world. But this transformation did not happen overnight. Behind the statistics lies a story of strategy, investment, and the challenges of building an industrial nation from scratch. The manufacturing boom. Ethiopia's government has made manufacturing the centerpiece of its economic strategy. Over 1,000 factories are planned, with an ambitious $4 billion target in textile exports. Industrial zones such as Hawassa, Bole Lemi, and Kilinto have become magnets for investment. Chinese manufacturers alone have poured over $4 billion into setting up production, attracted by Ethiopia's low labor costs, estimated at just $26 per month, compared to $200 plus in China. Textiles and garments are the backbone of this boom. Global brands including H&M, Zara, and Target are sourcing products from Ethiopian factories, demonstrating the country's growing credibility in high-volume manufacturing. The government has invested heavily in infrastructure to support this growth. Roads, power lines, and airports are expanding alongside factories to facilitate production and export. Training programs in technical colleges and on-site factory programs are equipping a young workforce with the skills necessary to sustain rapid industrialization. While Ethiopia is still behind the likes of Bangladesh and Vietnam in experience and supply chain sophistication, its combination of strategic government policy, foreign investment, and low production costs is creating an unprecedented industrial surge. Chinese investment and global shifts. As wages rise in China, global brands are seeking alternatives. Ethiopia's low-cost labor, growing industrial parks, and favorable trade policies have made it a natural destination. Chinese manufacturers have relocated production to Ethiopian soil, bringing capital, expertise, and technology. The shift is strategic. It allows brands to maintain competitive pricing while diversifying supply chains. Ethiopia's advantages extend beyond cost. Duty-free access to the U.S. market through the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA, makes exports more profitable. Chinese investment also acts as a catalyst for local development. Roads, railways, and energy projects built to support factories benefit entire regions, connecting rural areas to industrial hubs and creating broader economic ripple effects. Yet, relying heavily on foreign investment comes with risks. Political instability, ethnic conflicts, and bureaucratic inefficiencies could disrupt operations, and maintaining a balance between foreign influence and national control remains critical for Ethiopia's long-term industrial success. Workforce and training. Ethiopia's workforce is young, ambitious, and increasingly skilled. Technical colleges and on-the-job training programs prepare workers for modern manufacturing processes. Skills development is essential, not only for productivity, but also for attracting international clients who expect quality and consistency. Factory managers emphasize efficiency and adherence to international standards. As workers gain experience, productivity rises, creating a competitive edge over other low-cost manufacturing countries. This investment in human capital is as crucial as infrastructure. It ensures that Ethiopia is not merely a temporary low-cost alternative, but a sustainable industrial player capable of scaling production and meeting global demand. The impact is felt beyond factories. Families have more stable incomes, local businesses supporting the industrial parks thrive, and a culture of skill development fosters a generation prepared for the global economy, making Ethiopia a practical choice for exporting goods worldwide. For many companies, the decision to shift production is not just about cost, it's also about risk diversification. Political tensions, rising costs, and trade disruptions in Asia have made reliance on a single region precarious. Ethiopia offers a complementary supply chain, allowing companies to balance production across continents and minimize risk. That said, challenges remain. Maintaining consistent quality is critical, especially for international retailers accustomed to Asia's high standards. Meeting delivery deadlines and scaling production efficiently also requires ongoing investment in technology, workforce training, and management expertise. Factories must quickly adapt to global demands, while Ethiopian policymakers continue to refine regulations and incentives to support sustainable growth. Despite these hurdles, the country's trajectory is undeniable. Ethiopia is no longer a peripheral player. It is increasingly recognized as the first viable alternative outside Asia for apparel and textile manufacturing. For global brands seeking cost efficiency, reliability, and strategic diversification, Ethiopia is a factory with the potential to rival Asia's established giants. Government strategy and economic goals. Ethiopia is pursuing a bold transformation, moving from a primarily agrarian economy to a diversified industrial powerhouse. The government's approach centers on creating concentrated industrial zones, where factories, logistics, and support services coexist, fostering efficiency and innovation. These industrial hubs are carefully planned to attract investment, stimulate local supply chains, and generate jobs in both urban and rural areas. Investments in infrastructure, power plants, transportation networks, and airports are designed to ensure that the factories operate without bottlenecks, while also benefiting surrounding communities. Beyond physical infrastructure, the government is investing heavily in human capital. Technical colleges, vocational training centers, and factory apprenticeship programs aim to equip Ethiopians with skills that meet international standards, allowing the workforce to support more complex production processes. The overarching goal is not merely production volume, but creating a manufacturing ecosystem capable of sustaining long-term growth. By fostering innovation, encouraging entrepreneurship, and improving operational efficiency, Ethiopia aims to attract investors looking for reliability and scalability, while strengthening domestic industrial capacity. If successful, this strategy could position the country as a key regional hub for manufacturing, contributing significantly to economic resilience and reducing dependence on a single sector. Environmental and labor concerns. Rapid industrialization brings environmental and labor challenges. Textile production consumes vast amounts of water, generates waste, and can pollute rivers if not managed responsibly. Labor conditions must also meet global standards to ensure access to international markets. Ethiopia must adopt greener practices and enforce labor protections to avoid reputational risks. Global buyers increasingly demand sustainable and ethical sourcing, and failure to comply could limit export opportunities. Challenges, sustainability, and the road ahead. Political instability, ethnic conflicts, and occasional power shortages threaten production continuity. Competition from Bangladesh and Vietnam remains intense, and Ethiopia must maintain infrastructure development and policy consistency to remain competitive. Despite these challenges, the country's combination of low costs, strategic industrial planning, and foreign investment continues to attract global brands. Workforce training, industrial parks, and government incentives position Ethiopia as Africa's manufacturing hub of the future. So, what can you do about this? First, share this video. Most people are unaware that Ethiopia is quietly becoming a global manufacturing hub. Second, subscribe, because we'll keep uncovering the economic stories that are reshaping Africa and the world. Third, drop a comment. Do you think Ethiopia can replace Asia as the world's factory? Or is this growth too fragile to last? Next week, how China is colonizing Africa.